What's up? My name is Hyphytek. I'm a rap artist coming out of Norfolk, Virginia, currently living in Denver, Colorado.
I don't understand the phrase talk is cheap. I drop so many jewels, it should be expensive to get me on your beat. Most of these rappers don't be talking about sheep. After my tape drop, they paying for my freedom of speech. It's the audio Basquiat, knock a Banksy any beat. Sketch my lines in great detail to the letter T. Close your eyes when you listen. If you can't see this vividly, then turn your headphones up, cause you can't be hearing me.
Mixtape that I just dropped on January 14th is my very first mixtape. It's entitled All In. At long last, I'm next. It's a representation of me giving 100% to my music. A lot of people knew that I could kind of rap from a long time ago, but I never really put 100% into it and made a project for myself. So I finally found a reason to. I felt like I was called to it, so that's what I do now. Graduated from rhyme school. I always been in love with music. Ain't even noticed. I've been studying since day one. And now I'm spitting like the chosen one. The way I wax on these tracks, they compare me to Daniel's son.
Yeah, he ain't even know he could fight. But by the time he got in the ring, he was knocking out lights. I'm the same with this mic. These bars layer, get you a slice. To catch every line, you probably have to run it back twice. I'm still young, black, talented, and search and change. I'm not a slave to a whip or a chain. Sometimes we go through a phase and feel a need to try to fit in. That's a mistake. You better play like you can.
It is my story. Like, a lot of times, what I listen to is my favorite rappers telling their stories, and so that's kind of what I do in my music. I don't know how to rap about anything else, so I just tell my stories, and I try to make it in a way that can relate to people. So that's what's personal for me. And on a business level, I would like it to reach a lot of people, like not for the money, but more so for the message. I was born with wings on my back, and I never sat, so why they trying to tell me I can't fly and I gotta run? That's where it starts, it's education. Telling artists that they can be creative, still gotta learn the basics. Pass math and science for graduation. Might as well tell a fish, go climb that tree, your performance will be graded.
That's time wasted if you ask me. Ignore the important shit just to make the irrelevant mandatory. Like Pythagorean theorem ain't teach me to keep my fridge full. And most youngers coming up couldn't balance a checkbook, let alone stand on their own too. Check your time balances, bet you them shits is gone too. Cause by the time you eat, sleep, take a shit,
time to clock in just to get underpaid. The new slave, money calling you. The first time I ever wrote a rap, I was like 18 years old, and it's cause my homie asked me to. And I was kind of good at it. And I thought it was terrible, but another group of my friends who ended up becoming, they still my best friends today, they was rapping too, and I started rapping more and more, and I could see that I was getting better and better. So from that point, like when I was 18, 19, I've always been writing. Like I've always had notes in my phone, but we wasn't always making music, so I just had a bunch of stuff that I was sitting on for forever. Look at yourself, been running from confrontation. Just turn around and face it. It probably lead to blows, so maybe you can't embrace it, but at least it's stop chasing. Really stare yourself in the eyes. See, those the windows to your soul, a pane of glass that'll never tell you a lie.
No matter what your brain make up, they cover your face with makeup. You all you got in this world, so you better wake up. It's lying to yourself the quickest way to meet your maker. See, that's the funny thing about the mirrors. Anything we try and hide behind is destined to reveal it,
Mixtape, you can find it on Audio Mac, at Hyphytek. If you look up SoundCloud, you can look up Hyphytek. It's on Dat Piff, Hyphytek. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, Hyphytek, the number 2, and HYMN. Heavenly Song. Help your mind navigate. I spit more complex than ships in a bottle. When you standing in my presence, just tucking your male bravado. Catch me with wifey, 5'10", long legs and mulatto, a throat that make me come faster than Sonic Run when she gobble up my coney. My lyrical stature is far from bony. Give 'em heat until I bubble like when you frying bologna on Imperial. I'm spitting that nasty bacteria, sloppy like what they serve in elementary cafeterias. From the gutter, the shit that I witnessed and what I've been through. Sure, it only made me stronger, but still it's stuck on my mental. That's why I'm ready. I sharpen this blade in between my temples. It took for my coach to play me for me to see my potential surpasses anything that I could imagine or fathom. From Shark City by the water, so it's punchlines I cast, and some come with a hook. Some get straight to the point like jabs. It's no I forever last, but I'm not a punching bag, nope.
I'm more similar to Busy Marquee when speaking rhymes. I'm always looking for another beat to box. So if we sparring, break your mouth guarding. Cause per usual, I nail 'em in the coffin like my last name Whitaker. Sweet Pea with mine. From Woodland all the way to Whitaker Lane. Where they tear them parks up and my young niggas get slain. Leaving rosaries and candles to dress up the blood stains. Man, when my niggas gon' change? Killing over loose change, damn. That's why I stayed in the bubble, but now I'm here to speak. I'm Mr. Irrelevant as far as your eyes can probably see. But in my heart, I always been a king. They just won't notice until I come in the green like my name was IT. I'm just a killer, nigga. Make me hypocritical? Technically. A killer with the mics that's both foreign and domestically. Young political prophet. Come follow, I got the recipe. Just give me 5 loaves and 2 fish, but I feed all the people. I'm here with a message directly from Jesus. Said get them ready in due time, I'll be back and we leaving. And if you find naysayers and them non-believers, treat them like Donald Trump did the people and rip them to pieces. I'm Master Shredder, it's havoc I'm wreaking. Right in Shark City with salty niggas, all go to war with the Eagles. So when them Norfolk ties roll, it's no reference to Alabama. Just my music blaming, cause these cuts all burning people. And don't forget to bring your alcohol for the cleanup. I kill 'em mentally, so always hit the crime scene up. My skull is the Glover of all these thoughts. Call me Danny, cause my mind and my tongue are both just weapons that's lethal. I love my squad, it's Fang Gang till they bury me. Hey, probably Paul bury me. The slickest unassuming cassette killer that's trying to touch more figures than hoes that got fucked by Ron Jeremy. Who you trying to compare to me? And who you think gon' stop SBE? My squad deeper than the Warriors roster in 2017. And what that mean? You couldn't hold them in the game of poker. It's gonna take more than blue chips to stack against my team. Nigga, check me.
I tell them, a bunch of niggas say that they up for the cause, but when it come time, don't wanna get involved, comes as no surprise. They no longer down the ride, cause Fat Joe got everybody playing Mario now. They all 2 up like 2 extra lives.